already.
Okay.
Alright, hey everyone, it's me again, Teleo1. This time we're gonna be playing one of the best games of all time called Bart's Nightmare, and with me who's gonna help me get through this is my good friend.
Hey everybody, I'm Pyle, or I guess it's the Pyle, but anyways, who cares? We care about Bart's Nightmare right now, which is easily the best game ever created for the Super Nintendo, and lucky for you guys, you're about to see the world record holder, who just discovered a new strat mere hours ago for this game.
Dude,
crush it.
60% of the time it works every time. Alright, I'm gonna get this started. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
So pretty much, if you don't know this game, you're Bart, you fell asleep while doing your homework, and you gotta get all 8 pages while you're sleeping, and that's how you beat the game. It's pretty ridiculous. The first page Telio's about to grab is coming up. It's usually on the right side, so we always walk right.
Yeah, I grabbed a few Z's there for safety if you want to talk about the Z's.
Yeah, the Z's are your health. The way you get health is by spitting out a bubble of chewing gum and hitting the Z so that it goes and floats up into your health bar. It's no other word to say it. A nightmare.
Dude, it's really good, dude. It's pretty solid and very intuitive, if I do say so myself.
I mean,
yeah, this door is probably the scariest door. Purple door is extremely RNG heavy.
Yeah, there's little grenades that these guys throw. The ones without the spikes throw grenades. If you get hit by that grenade, the level's over and boots you back out into the street, which would be a reset if you're speedrunning, but right now it would be a headache. But Telio's got this, no problem, it's fine.
Yeah, I want to try to stay as below these grenade guys, because when you're below them, they won't grenade you. But if they're above them, they will. Alright, so we've already missed a few of these hi there guys. Neutron Joe. Man, we've missed quite a few of them, actually. This is gonna be fine, though. Let's just play this nice and safe and grab our red guy. The red guys are gonna explode everyone on screen, so it kind of gives us a momentary break. Oh my goodness, this guy's fast. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had to go this level for so long, man. These guys are really fast. Alright, we got like one more to go. This should be fine. I'm feeling pretty safe, I hope. And there's my last... Okay, now we just gotta get up to the page. Please don't hit me! Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Alright, my bad.
Yeah, that is easily the scariest page. The other ones you could kind of muscle your way through, but that one it could be devastating, to say the least. Telio's grabbing his second page coming up, so there's multiple tricks that you can do to spawn pages, but the first 2 pages you can just get by going in a direction. So guaranteed to get a page when you go right, and after that first page, you're guaranteed to get one on the left. So he's going to grab him.
Alright, orange
These
door.
doors are all RNG, so alright, lovely. Good choice.
Orange door, here we go. Alright. Down and over. Alright, cool.
Lovely.
First one down, we got one more. Sorry for the silent time, I definitely need to be concentrating pretty hard here. I grabbed an egg for backup, but alright, here's the second door. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, so it's the same path every time, you just have to memorize the path, but sometimes your inputs get a little janky and you could go on the wrong block and it could mess you up. And
yeah, there's like really weird buffering that can happen, so you can kind of accidentally buffer too many of the directions and kind of mess yourself up. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this Lisa if you want to talk about the Lisa manip.
So pretty much here's one of the ways you can get a page to show up.
Oh, cross the street! It works every time, dude.
Every time.
Let's go.
So if you get hit by Lisa, you turn into a frog. You're then looking for a saxophone. We don't know how to get the saxophone to show up quickly, but we kind of have a strat that works.
Yeah, if you cross the street, it definitely works every time. All right, so I chose yellow door here. Yeah, go ahead and talk about Yellow Door if you want.
So this is the same routine every time. It's just a matter of remembering things. You have to remember how many enemies are coming. The Itchy and Scratchy spawn from the same side every time. So it's pretty standard. You just got to be paying attention and don't fall asleep on this level.
Pretty easy here. We grab our hammer in the beginning, and then we get to the next place. There's a safety health if you kill one of these light bulbs. I'll grab it just in case something disastrous happens. But yeah, this is definitely one of the easier levels. The yellow doors aren't too bad. Yellow door 2 is a little bit tough, just because you really want to hang on to the plunger gun, but
yeah,
it's not too bad.
If you mess up on yellow door 2, it can cost you a ton of time. It takes forever to finish off the boss with the fire extinguisher, which we'll see that in a bit. But this. Most of this game is super random between pages spawning, doors, everything. Some of the levels are quite random, but this one, it's kind of nice because it's not really random. It's the same thing every time. You just do business as usual.
Yeah, just memorization. On this second screen, it's eight vacuums and then a left, right, nice and easy. To picking them off, and then in this last screen here, it's a nice and easy time for Pyle and I to just have a nice conversation. We're gonna run down here on this yellow block and just hold the A button.
Yeah, this is a big strat. It's kind of tough to pull off if you're not good at pressing a button down and holding it, but if you are, this will work perfectly for you. We discovered this, I forget who discovered this exactly, but probably someone in the Japanese community. We have a huge community out there. We've got a ton of people. The Discord is booming for this game, so if you're trying to run Bart's Nightmare, see Elrock in the chat, he runs this game. Myself, Teleo, so I mean, you want a piece of this action, hit us up.
Yeah, Elrock, one of the OG runners of this game, really great guy. And I definitely watched his run when I was learning this game, along with Pyle's run and the former record before this. But yeah, it's great, this game. All right, there's our page. So we're gonna get hit by this fireball. Oh no, just kidding. All right, so we've done the frog. So let's see if I don't have a soda yet. So we're gonna try to see if we can find a lady while hopping mailboxes.
Yeah, so we'll see later in the game that the soda is an item that can come in handy for spawning a page. You don't necessarily need it, but man, it makes you feel a lot better if you have it. So we'll see that in a bit, but right now you can get a soda from jumping over mailboxes if they happen to show up.
All right, so I kind of walked in the middle of the street, and so I just got the TV spawn there. A TV is another way to manip, and we're gonna go ahead and do blue door here.
This is a good level. I mean, it's the longest level in the run, but there's time to be saved in this for sure. We'll see some cool boss fights, but it's usually one that you tend to save towards later in the run, so that way you don't sit through it.
Yeah, when you're grinding this, when you're grinding this game out, you don't want to play like a 4.5 minute level and then have to reset, because this level's really slow and really laggy. And I unfortunately forgot about the first paper plane spawn, so man, we got a lot of lag here. But it's all good. First boss is the twins.
Yeah, there's we got some strats or movements that you can do. You kind of want to lure her down, or both of those down, so you can kind of just be dumping slingshot hits on them the whole time. They're not that bad. It's pretty standard to get through it. You're not too worried about dying. You're more worried about doing it as fast as possible. But this is a pretty safe stage, which is nice.
Yeah, this stage isn't too bad. As far as once you understand how to do the Smithers fights are actually the really tough ones. Because of he shoots these giant darts that take away half your health. So obviously you get hit twice and you're dead, which is a little scary. But Barney here. Barney's on a purple elephant for a reason, so I guess, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird.
Burping and shooting out peanuts. I mean, all's fair in Bart's Nightmare, I guess.
Look, we're in his dream, so I mean, who knows, dude. The task of this game is actually pretty nuts. These rockets shooting up cause so much lag, and like the task just like takes out every single one of these rockets, and there's zero lag. It's actually insane. It's really cool. Yeah, the task is old, but it's nuts. Like it's really it's interesting to watch.
like most tasks. Someone in chat saying that this looks like a fun speed game. No joke. It kind of is, because you're constant. That level orders change every time. You're not doing the same
you
thing
can
every
mix it
time,
up. That's the great thing too about this game. If you're getting bored of doing levels over and over again, like when I was grinding this game, you just switch it up. It's great actually in that aspect, to be honest.
It's quite nice. Like, and there's a killer soundtrack to this game too, which we'll get to enjoy more sounds of that once we see the green door. I'm pretty hyped for that. One
of the cool things about this game, a small touch, is once you get over the nuclear plant, the clouds become toxic, which is a nice little touch here. It's really scary. If you get hit by these rockets and fall into the clouds, you pretty much instantly die, because you take a lot of damage if you touch these clouds. So it's kind of scary, but we're already through it. No worries.
No problem. Then this part, you pretty much just hang out at the lowest part of the screen and just avoid those missiles. We got the Smithers fight coming up, which it's all you have to do is get him to shoot all of his missiles, but you could also, shoot him a million times until he blows up. But the quickest and not so easy way is to get him to fire those missiles.
Yeah, we kind of just stand or fly, I suppose, in certain spots to manipulate where he's gonna shoot, and just kind of float around and hit him, make sure they don't hit us. It's like Pyle said, you can actually like hit him with the slingshot like a billion times, but man, that takes forever, dude. We don't want to do that.
Definitely not. It seems you just kind of hang out in the middle of the screen and he just fires them rapidly. But if you get hit by one, it's nuts. So I'll let you. This is a little sound cue coming up for you.
Oh, we're all good. Yeah, you're totally fine if you want to. It's not too bad.
For me, I tend to go down whenever I hear Mr. Burns shooting.
Yep, that's the exact thing that I do.
This fight's not too bad, but it's a little pain to like line up a ton of shots on him. Like Teleo's crushing it right now. Like it's a really nice setup, just having him all rain down as he's flying by. You could probably do this in like 8 to 10 cycles, something like that's pretty decent.
Yeah, I think my best is 8 cycles, but anything 10 or so is pretty good.
Yeah,
there we have it.
Good.
All right, so we've done TV and frog, so we need lady next, and I still need a soda, man.
Correct.
All right, so we're gonna
keeping track.
We're gonna keep on our oh gosh, Jebediah heads are just everywhere right now. Oh, okay, dude.
So the reason why the Jebediah heads are the worst ever is because when they're on screen, nothing else is really spawning. It tends to hog up a lot of the memory in the game. So you could do a trick to spawn a page, and if there's Jebediah heads on screen, nothing's gonna happen. So Teleo's gonna be just trying to scroll them off.
It took so much effort to not hop on that to not hop over that basketball pile. I want you to know that.
I appreciate that. You're doing great on health.
Let's do yeah. I got like 2 or 3 extra Z's in the beginning. Plus, yeah, we're totally fine. So we're gonna do yellow 2 here now. Jump over here, grab the plunger gun. Plunger gun is the most important gun in this entire game, and this is probably the biggest time loss. If I lose it on the next couple screens, it's really bad, but it'll be okay. I have faith in myself.
This could be, Teleo's got it, but when you're learning this game, this could be the difference of over a minute's worth of time.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So, but when first learning this, it's kind of tricky, but you get used to it. Itchy and Scratchy come from the same sides every time. We have a kitchen sweet spot that we just sit here and relax at while just holding down that button.
Another perfect time to just hang out and spend time with my Bart's Nightmare buddy here. Our cue basically for when this screen is over is the little hammer on the right. When that hammer on the right disappears, that means the screen's over. And you gotta get ready to get moving on the next screen right away, otherwise you're gonna get hit right away, so we gotta kind of pay attention to that.
Yeah, he's gonna instantly be running right. What we're not seeing in this kitchen screen is 2 sinks that spawn a angry bubble along with Itchy and Scratchy throwing knives and running across it. We just stay right here. Doesn't lag the screen up. We don't have bubbles going on. It's a lot we're not seeing, but this is just what you want.
Yeah, alright, there he goes. Back, so we gotta get ready here. Otherwise you're gonna get hit by Grandpa's eyeballs there, which is a little disturbing, but... Okay, left, right. Okay, now we're good. Now we just hold and attack left again.
Yep, perfect. all we have left is the basement, and then
Yeah, basement. The next screen is the scary screen that you really want to keep your gun on. There's going to be 8 vacuums that we kill, and then 2 sets of itchies and scratchies. So here we go. 2. Oh my goodness. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. Right. Go ahead, sorry.
yeah, so for people that don't know, the Z plane on this game is real sketchy. So like if Teleo went up a little too far, he would have grabbed that hammer. If he was in a little weird of a spot with that vacuum, it would have just toasted him. So he's making made me nervous.
That was a little scary. All right, so even though it says we have 2 pages left, we actually only need to collect 1 more on the overworld. But we don't have a soda, so
we're gonna be hoping for the best here. He might.
Soda, let's go!
Dude, this is what dreams are made of.
This is what dreams are made of, you guys. All right, so now we need the bullies, dude.
So we get the bullies. We get another.
Oh, there's a random page. No, that was Lisa. No.
Okay.
Oh man.
Jeez.
Okay, I was about to just freak out right there.
Like I know we're getting marathon left, but come on now.
Man, I saw the Lisa wings flapping, dude. I got hyped for a moment.
This run can be devastating. There's times where you can be at the last page, like Teleo is, and even if you have the soda, sometimes the bullies don't show up. So you're just praying to the RNG gods and hoping they treat you good.
At this point, we're literally just walking until we see a bullies or a random page. As soon as the bullies hit, we can use our soda to. The soda is basically a screen clear. But for some reason, when you use it after you get grabbed by the bullies, it's an auto page gen. Ow, Jebediah. So yeah, we're just, oh my gosh, another one that was hiding in the trees. Okay, we only have 4 Z's left. I'm not scared. Okay, there's the bullies. Turn into our soda, bibbity boppity,
Lovely.
Bam! Okay, now the hottest soundtrack in the entire game right here.
You love to see it. So, pretty much you're going to be seeing Teleo standing still. If normally the way this works is Bart automatically walks to the right, and while doing so, he's crushing buildings, which are screen clears, and destroying enemies. If you stand still by holding to the left on your D-pad, it prevents you from doing those screen clears, which I think ends up keeping the flow of enemies coming. It overall saves maybe 5 seconds.
Yeah,
it's
like maybe 3 or 4. It's maybe about 5 max. It's really not a lot, but it is faster.
It's worth doing, especially when you're really trying to grind this. But it's not a massive thing, but it definitely makes a difference. So you just put up with the weirdness of standing still and make some cool sound effects and enjoy the music.
this entire time I'm literally holding left on the D-pad. The control scheme for this level is very strange. All of my fireballs, I'm using my D-pad direction, and all of these laser shots, I'm using the face buttons, which it's just weird, man. But yeah, another kind of stressful thing about this game when you're learning it is there's actually no health bar and no indication of how much health you have left. So like it's like really frustrating. Like I think the theory is that the helicopters do the least amount, and then tank, and then jet, as far as the 3 type of damage count. I mean, it would make sense, but who knows. Anyway, we made it through.
At the end, huh? Excellent. And now to the part that you would normally never save for the last level because it's the most RNG heavy and can determine if the run is a make or break. But Teleo in his world record run decided to keep this for the last one, and for the marathon, he's doing this for the last one. So
I like to keep this to the last one just because it's so exciting and so jank. All right,
yeah.
Solid dodges. Let's go.
There are people throwing stuff out at Bart. You gotta get to the top.
Okay, just 1 hit from Arch, no worries.
It's fine. Teleo's playing obviously on the Super Nintendo version, so we're gonna see some people throwing out some Mega Drives.
Right.
Hopefully, on the Mega Drive version, you see people throwing out a Super Nintendo. It's a cool little. Oh,
dude,
there's
only
Mega
1 hit,
Drive
dude.
Later.
The 1-hit climb. Wow.
Dude, that was epic. epic climb. Time stops when we see Bart at his desk sleeping. That was a sick run. Like sub 19 in a marathon on a wicked RNG heavy game. That was epic. Really, really sick run, dude. GG.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks so much for having this game and allowing it to be a marathon game. It is not a marathon safe game at all.
No, this is so sketchy to run. Like Teleo was like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know if I would do it. It's scary. So
look, I won't lie. Elrock gave me a little bit of confidence. Elrock did it, and he did it fine. He actually PB'd in a marathon once.
Yeah, his PB run is insane on that marathon. That's a good run.
But yeah, thanks a whole bunch to SNES Super Stars for putting on the event. I really love this event every year. Really appreciate it. Cheers to the mods and the setup people, and also thanks a lot to Pyle here for I wouldn't have been able to do this myself, so I really appreciate the help. I appreciate it, man.
For sure. Thanks for having me. Thanks for putting this on. And real talk, if you guys are for some crazy weird reason interested in running this game, hit any of us up, and we're down to show you the ways of Bart's Nightmare.
That's right.
Have a nice.
Everyone have a nice. Take care.